I'm sure you love watching content online. You've often wondered, I wish I could do this. I wish I could take up content creation. Well, in today's video, I am here to let you know that it's about time you began your content creation journey. I know you don't need a ridiculous amount of followers. You don't need all the fancy gear. All you need is Hello guys, my name is George Wilkinson and I'd like to welcome you to this channel. On this channel, I focus on people, businesses, and passions. And in today's video, we are diving into the well of the creator economy. The creator economy is one massive and booming economy. It's a place where creators are creating and building brands and creating businesses and making money. By the end of this video, you should have an in-depth knowledge about the creator economy, what it means, and how you can take practical steps to beginning your own content creation journey and creating content. So without much ado, what I'm going to do is that we are going to jump onto my laptop. Make sure you stick all the way to the end. Now, if you're ready, smash that like button and let's jump straight into the video. All right, guys, so we are here. In this very short presentation, I want to take you through what a creator economy is and what you need to kickstart your content creation journey. What actually is the creator economy? Now, simply put, I like to make it very, very simple for everybody to understand. When we say the creator economy, it's an industry which has been built around people who create content online and get paid for it. Wow, it's as simple as that. And how far the world has come in a day such as this. There are people who actually do this for a living. They create content online, they talk about what they're passionate about, they put it online and they get paid for it. It sounds simple. It's not really as simple as it is, but it can be as simple as I am trying to make it seem. When we talk about creators, we are talking about YouTubers, we are talking about TikTokers, we are talking about streamers, writers, digital artists, and so on and so forth. Let me tell you something very interesting about creators and this whole thing about people becoming creators and developing careers or wanting to pursue a career in content creation. 50 years ago, this was a non-existent career. This doesn't used to exist 50 years ago, but now we are here. A big thanks to the technology that we have in today's age. And the platforms that are available today, it's created so much opportunity for everybody out there. It's the more reason why I am pushing. I'm also adding my voice and saying that, look, you need to begin your own journey. Okay, so fun fact, the world over, there are over 50 million people who identify themselves as creators. Now you're going to say, wow, that's a lot. But if you look at the number of creators available now in proportion to the world's population, you can see that there is serious potential for a lot more people to grow and move into the space of content creation. Now, what is even more mind-blowing is how much the industry is worth now. The content creation industry now is worth over $100 billion and it's growing each and every day. There is that enormous potential to make a living, and people are living off content creation full-time. Now, not everybody is going to be able to do this full-time, but the point is you can get a chip of the cake, this huge cake being distributed the world over. You can get your own slice of this humongous cake and be quite comfortable. So let's jump into how you can begin your journey as a content creator. But first of all, why should you become a content creator? Why should you take advantage of this situation, this $100 billion industry, and become a content creator? It's pretty obvious if you'd ask me. But people would want to ask, is this for me? Yes, it's lucrative. It looks lucrative. It looks interesting. But is this something really for me? There are lots of other lucrative careers paying huge sums of money, but it's not only about the money. Let me be quick to add. So let's just look at why you should launch your own career into content creation. Let me just jump to this side. The first thing you need to know is that brands have shifted with their ad spend or the money that they spend in promoting their brands or their businesses. So brands are now reducing their spends on traditional media or traditional ads, and they are moving into collaborations with influencers and content creators. So that is where a lot of the money is moving now. So it's a reason why the industry is growing, keeps growing every day, and it's worth over 100 billion now. Brands the world over, international brands, small brands, big brands, a lot of these brands have, realized the power of digital media, the power of influencers, creators, to be able to push their brand, to create awareness for their brands, and to sell their products or services. And so it's only natural that they have sort of shifted away from, or they've slowed down or cut down on the traditional ad spend, which is a TV, radio, billboards. Now, the second reason is new monetization tools, meaning that it's become even more easier these days to make money becoming a creator because of the growth of technology and the innovativeness that platform owners are coming up with every day. It's become very, very easy to monetize your content and to be able to make money as a content creator. So this essentially means that you don't necessarily need a large following. You don't need tens and thousands of followers or hundred thousands and millions of followers. No, the new tools these days, and I'll go into them very, very soon, has made it very easy that even with a small following, even as a micro influencer or a micro content creator, you can be able to make some income doing what you love doing. Third reason why you must become a content creator is obviously it's an income stream. The brands are spending, they have the money to spend. The platforms have monetization tools that helps you to make money more easily, and it's a great way to add to your income streams, if not it becoming your mainstream. If you already have an income stream, it's a fantastic way to add to your income streams. The more the merrier, and the more comfortable life becomes for you. But personally, this last point is one of the greatest reasons why you must become a content creator, is to follow your passion. We all have something that we are interested in that gets us alive and kicking, and gets us talking endlessly about. It's our passion. And so I think that at the heart of it, the desire to follow your passion and to create some sort of legacy for yourself should be one of the driving factors for you to want to create content. Tell you what, I'll tell you a story. In 2021, actually in 2020, before I went abroad to study for my master's in the UK, I began a channel talking about universities, scholarships, because I was preparing to go to the university. The information that I found out, the scholarships, I decided, hey, let me create a channel and share this information about it. I was passionate about it. I just wanted others to also get to know about the information that I was getting or finding out for myself. So it became something I was doing. And when I eventually traveled to the UK, where I started my studies, I didn't stop. I kept sharing information, how new students, when they come in, what they need to make themselves very comfortable, how to avoid stress as an international student, a lot of stuff. So I put all this in a form of content. I put it on my YouTube channel. Then I graduated to visiting university campuses. I started from where I studied, and then my aim was to show my audience that, look, if you want to study here, this is how the university looks like. Then I went to other universities, other campuses, and it became a thing. And my channel just took off. It blew up. I had lots of feedback, lots of emails coming in every day. And up to now, I still get emails. I get questions, people thanking me for creating the channel. Couple of years back, I'll visit the university where I studied again. I'll see a number of people and they'll walk up to me and say, look, I'm here because of you. Thank you so much for your content that you created. I watch your videos and I'm here today. So that alone gave me so much satisfaction, that somebody will come up to you, somebody you don't know from anywhere will say, look, this content that you created has helped me so much. And so that should be one of the driving factors that pushes you to want to create content, provide value for people, and make people's lives better. Now, how are content creators making money? Let's get to the juicy part. Obviously, one of the first ways by which creators make money is through ad revenue. So you post on these platforms, the platforms put ads on your content, and then they split the revenue from the ads with the creators. And so that is usually what happens when we say ad revenue. But the catch here is that you must meet certain requirements, and that depends on the platform. The next way by which content creators make money is through brand sponsorships. So this is when companies pay for product mentions, product reviews, product placements, or integrations in the content of content creators. A brand can reach out to you and say, can you promote our products? Can you promote our services in exchange for payment, in exchange for, whatever. So it depends on what the brand is offering. Next way by which content creators make money, and this is one of my favorite ways, is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is so powerful, and for creators with small audiences, this is one of the fastest ways by which you can make money. Affiliate marketing is simply earning commission promoting other people's products, and it's such a great way because we all use a certain product or service. What better or great way we make money by simply recommending it to our friends, our family, our audiences, and telling them, look, this is a product that I've used before, or I admire, can use it too. So you recommend it to them, they purchase the products or the service, and in return you make some money from the referral that you've made. It's one of the easiest and most powerful ways to make money as a creator. In some parts of Africa, one of the things I've realized is that a lot of businesses, especially in West Africa, are not capitalizing on creating affiliate programs to market their business. And it's such a shame because it's such a powerful way by which brands can sell, can make more sales, and then the creators who promote these services or businesses or products can also make money on the sides. Usually creators in the first world countries like United States, United Kingdom, they speak more passionately and more often about affiliate marketing. Nonetheless, I think that even as a creator in West Africa or Africa in general, you can still make money off affiliate marketing, especially with some of the digital tools, online tools that you use that cuts across the world. It doesn't matter whether you're in America, Asia, Africa, that everybody is using. You can become affiliates for some of these online tools, programs, softwares, whatever digital tool platform that you're using. You can start from there, go onto their website and check and see if they have an affiliate program. For instance, I created this presentation using Canva. Canva is used the world over. Africans, Asians, Americans, everybody uses Canva. So I can go to the Canva website and check and see if Canva has an affiliate program. And yes, indeed, Canva has an affiliate program. I can sign up for it, and I can refer friends, can refer my audience that, look, I want to use Canva for presentations like this. Click on the link, click on my affiliate link, and once they go ahead and sign up for Canva, I can make some money. And the good thing is that you can integrate such marketing seamlessly in your content when the product or the service resonates with the content that you are creating. Selling digital products, that is number 4 way by which creators make money. And when we say digital products, it's in the form of ebooks, templates, online courses, guides, webinars, and so on and so forth. A couple of days ago, I was in a webinar, a paid webinar, about investing. These creators who organize the webinar, they are from my home country, they are from Ghana, but they organized a webinar, a paid webinar. I paid, and then I attended this webinar, and I realized that on the webinar, or after the webinar, I realized that more than 200 people were also on the webinar. And you can imagine, the math was just going crazy in my head, looking at the amount I paid times the number of people who were on the webinar. So that's a huge amount of money the creators were making, just selling that one single webinar. And for this, you don't need a huge audience, you don't need 100,000 subscribers. No. The next way by which you can make money is through memberships and subscriptions. This is where you create a private group and provide additional value for that exclusive group, and then they can pay for this exclusive content. Now this works well when you have a loyal audience. You have built a very solid loyal audience. You have a very engaged audience who wants deeper access to the content that you provide. So you can create a private group and have people pay to become part of that exclusive group or community. The next one is freelancing and then services. So through your content, when you have become a thought leader in the area that you're passionate about, you can open yourself up for services. You can render services and people can contact you that, hey, I need you to do this for me, this thing that you talked about, can you help me do A, B, C, and D? And it's one of the ways by which you can make money. You charge and then you deliver, and then that's money in your pocket. We've talked about the incentive to start creating content, but how do you get started? Getting started, I have made it very, very easy for you to get started creating content. Now, here's how to take baby steps in creating content. The first is to pick a niche. I know it's a word that has been overused, or you've probably heard it several times, but it's true. You need to pick an area that you want to focus your content about, or that you want to talk about. So what do you love talking about? What problems can you solve? What comes easily to you that will provide value for somebody? Focus on that area. Your next step is to pick a platform. It's good to be everywhere, but when you are starting out, pick one platform to begin with. So is that platform going to be YouTube? Is that going to be Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook? Whichever one you decide. I have chosen, or for me, my favorite platform is YouTube. All the other platforms help what I'm doing on YouTube. The next step is to create valuable content. What I say, or what I advise when you begin initially, create 10 pieces of content and let this content focus on solving problems or entertaining your audience or educating your audience. Create your first 10 pieces of content. It's not going to be great. It's not going to be the best thing you've ever done, but it is a start. Your next step is to stay consistent. Don't expect overnight results. It's not going to happen overnight. This is a new channel that I've basically began, and as I know, I'm taking baby steps. It's going to take me some time to gradually build an audience. So I understand that. So growth will not happen overnight. It's going to take time. Engage and build a community. The community that you build is going to determine how successful you are with your content creating. If there's no community, there's no you, and there is no revenue or income. So engage or build your community. How do you do that? You do that by responding to comments and providing value for the people who follow you and want to understand what you are trying to deliver. My last point on this baby steps is to monetize early. Even with a small audience, start with your affiliate links or your digital products. Don't say that you're waiting till you have 1,000 subscribers before you start monetizing. Start early. There's that one person that one video will do it for him or her, and they would want to purchase something. They would want something from you. So put that link in there very, very early on. Finally, in closing, I'll say that here are some common mistakes to avoid. One of the first mistakes is waiting too long to start. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes. So don't wait too long. The other mistake is that thinking you need a lot of followers to start earning. I talked about this. You don't need millions of followers to make money. You need expensive equipment. No, all you need is your phone to start. And I mean it. My channel that I spoke to you about, when I was studying in the UK, I started with my phone. Every video you see on that channel, I shot with my phone. I didn't have a DSLR camera. I didn't have, tripod. No, I had my phone. I shot everything you see there on my phone. Another mistake new creators make is that they want to post every day. As much as that mindset is a good one, what it leads to is posting poor quality content. So consistency does not mean posting every day. And another thing is that if you don't take care, if you want to grind out a video every day because you feel you need to catch up, you are going to burn out. Trust me, you're going to get tired, you would give up, and you would not want to continue. Be consistent. But consistency does not mean posting every day. The best way to learn is by doing. Your first videos won't be perfect. It won't be the best videos you have. Actually, your first videos will be probably the worst videos you ever make. But it's okay. It's fine. You are learning. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video and sticking all the way to the end. Look, in the description box below, I have a community of like-minded individuals, people who have just begun their content creation journey, people who are creating businesses online, creating content, building their brands, building their influence. This Facebook community is called Passions and Profits Business Group. So link in the description box below if you want to become part of this community. It's absolutely free to become part of this community. Just look for the link in the description box below, join, and let's build and let's grow, let's develop, let's create together. And finally, before you go, very regularly I put together my thoughts, tips, tricks, tools, strategies, and everything that will help somebody along their content creation journey in a newsletter. And you can receive this newsletter either via WhatsApp or email. So links in the description box below. Check it out. Smash that subscribe button. Let's grow this community together. Until I come your way again in another video, my name is George Wilkinson. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Bye bye.